G'day YouTube, I'm Dino and welcome to my little channel. Today I'm going to have a go at breathing some new life into this poor old Ford Anglia. Looks like a really nice casting, this one. Made by Lesney between 1961 and 66. This little car's a little bit older than what I am. It's probably in better nick. Now we have a single rivet to remove, and there's a tab at the front that slots into the body. I'm just going to run a 1.5mm drill bit. Now I'm just going to remove that mushroom off the rivet, and hopefully that base will pop straight out without any drama. Now to lever it off, and off she pops. No problem at all. Yeah, it's nice to see such a well played with model. Look how bent those axles are. It'll be a bit of fun. It took me so long to grind that rivet down last time. I thought I'd have a go and just take the bulk of that metal off with my drill. Now I'm being careful here because there's already a crack in that windscreen. It's just along the roof where you can't see it. Probably done during manufacture, and I certainly do not want to make it worse. Just providing a bit of light oil for some lubrication for the die. And here we go, still using the drill. Don't go this far, I've actually just sped it up a little bit. This is the second tap I'm using. I've actually cut the end off it to get a little bit of depth. So I use a normal one to start it, and then I use this one I've cut off. So there's no real danger of piercing through the body. And another first. First time I've done this, taking the wheels off by grinding the bird end off the axle. There's a thick end and a thin end, and this is the smaller end. And that wasn't too hard at all. So I'll just flip him over and do the other one. Time to strip what's left of the paint. Still using the caustic soda and boiling water method in a pre-warmed vase so it doesn't explode when the hot water hits it. There's not much paint left, but we'll give it a bit of a go. Yeah, thumbs up. Need to be careful with this stuff. I think if it got on your skin it'd burn a hole right through you, and I never do it when the kids are around either. And after around 10 minutes in the caustic soda, this is what we're left with. I've just rinsed it under the tap with a toothbrush to remove any loose flakes that might be on it, and you've got to admit it's done a pretty good job of getting that clean. And the base. Now it's time for the Dremel-like tool. Just taking it easy, not using any force. Try and get it all. It takes a little bit of time, but it's worth it. You used to see a few Anglias running around here in Australia. In fact, they built them at their Ford's Broadmeadow plant in Victoria. I best remember it as being Vivian's car out of the young ones. Probably my favourite show out of the 80s. I'd love to get another one and do a replica. Probably better known for being Ron Weasley's car out of Harry Potter. One of my daughter's favourite movies of all time. And that's looking just about done. We'll give that a wash and a really good rinse and dry it out, and it'd be ready for a coat of primer. Quick tour of the spray booth. Black tub sitting on a sheet, sitting on the washing machine next to an open door in the laundry. Sorry I don't get any video because there just isn't any room to put a camera. So you know how water and oil doesn't mix? Well, neither does enamel and acrylics. Next time, read the label on the bottle before you mix paints, Dino. Seeing it's a very light blue, I'm going to mix some white and put a couple of drops of blue in it until I get the right colour. But even with one drop of this blue, it was too dark, so I just kept adding white into it until I got something which I thought was pretty similar. Not that there's a lot of paint to match it to, but we can only do our best. And plus, I'm still a learner. Okay, after a shot of Tamiya's white fine primer, body's looking pretty good. Also gave the base a bit of a coat as well. While the primer's drying, it's time to give the wheels and the windscreen a really good soak in a tub in some warm soapy water. Now with a hammer and a nice solid surface, it's time to straighten out those axles. Don't get them perfect, but get them close enough. I'll put the axles in the Dremel-like tool, hit him with a bit of sandpaper, a bit of finer sandpaper, and give him a polish, and they look like new again. Now it's time to give the windscreen polish. Actually, once we removed all that grime, the windscreen was in pretty good condition, didn't have any really deep gouges. So I got this acrylic polish and a couple of cotton buds, and gave it a really good polish. I'm really pleased with how it all turned out. Now the windscreen gets a dunk in the self-polishing fore polish. I'll just leach some of that extra moisture off it. I'm pretty pleased how that's turned out. I'll stick that on a paper towel and put a bowl over it overnight. And I thought I might as well do the wheels. Can't hurt, can only buff them up. The body's looking much better now. It's got a lovely shade of light blue. After trawling the internet, I was finding it really difficult to find an accurate pictures of what the Anglia looked like when it was new. As far as I could tell, the grille, front bumper, the rear bumper and the taillights were the only detail it had. Now I'm using a chrome pen for this, and I don't know whether I've done the right thing or not. It does look good, but they didn't use chrome when this was built. Anyway, it's not like I'm going to sell it or try and pass it off as a original car, and it really does make it pop, so I'm happy with that. I mean, if I really wanted to do a fair dinkum restoration, I'd probably use pot rivets in the base as well. And the base gets a shot of gloss black automotive paint, a $4 rattle can from Super Cheap Auto. And learning another new skill, just burrowing over the edge of the axles to hold the wheels in. Now I've picked the best face to face outwards on all of these. And there's a lot of tappity tap 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 tapping. Right, let's assemble the whole thing. I'm just getting a little bit of silicone out here, and I'm going to put it on top of the roof of the windscreen and press it back into the body. Very carefully slipping the base back into the body. Push it down gently. It was a little bit of a tight fit. I may have bent it slightly somewhere. And whacking one of the horrible screws that I still have because I'm waiting for some new ones. Moment of truth time, and here it is. Amazing what a difference a coat of paint makes. I'm definitely getting better at painting. It seems to be not bad. The clear coat has dulled the chrome down a little bit, which is a good thing, I think. It really was too shiny. But there it is. Tail lights, bumper, windscreen you can actually see through. A bit pointless really, it's got no interior. Wheels come up nice and shiny. Those axle ends are just polished. There's no chrome or anything on that. What do you think? Let me know. and into the cabinet it goes with the rest of its brethren. Thanks for watching. If you've made it this far, I really do appreciate it. If you like, hit the like. If you don't like, hit the dislike. I think I'm getting slightly better at this, and I hope to improve on the next one. See you all later.